grand rising, good living, top of the sunrise to you. Happy hump day, one and all. Hope everybody is doing well in mind, body, and spirit. 10 fingers, 10 toes, eyes, ears, and nose. So I did a video yesterday and the audio was a little shaky. So I'm gonna try to do this over with my memory being a little off. But I did start a video, and I want to start a new series, and I'm thinking about doing it following my therapy sessions. So I have therapy sessions every other Monday, so twice a month, and I want to do a series called What I Learned in Therapy. So this may be techniques, this may be just self-awareness, and just some things I learned about myself inventory-wise, and things I learned about other people. So one thing that I learned at my therapy session, as I'm on the freeway, I'm not doing the smartest thing here, but I'm going to try to work through this. One thing I learned in therapy yesterday is that progress is still progress even if you don't see it. Progress is still progress even if you don't see it. So what do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is much like when we go to the gym, we have a gym partner or our gym buddies, they usually see results and gains within ourselves that we don't usually see. They see the gains, they see maybe our muscles rippling, maybe they see us just a glow, the determination. Maybe we're in there longer, working different exercises, probably more than what we started. But it may not feel that way sometimes. Sometimes you feel like you plateau, right? You just get stuck and there's no progress being made, seemingly. And that's not always the case, because much like my therapist reminded me of, is that he sees a lot of things and a lot of changes in me in regards to my mindset. My mindset is a lot more positive, even amidst a lot of the challenges that myself and my family are going through, with my wife being in the hospital right now. So radically accepting a lot of things in regards to lack of control over the situation with the hospital and the staff, etc., etc. Radical acceptance of where I'm at in my journey, and not necessarily being so caught up in making grandiose progress, but making incremental progress. And again, that just likens it back to the original point, which is progress is still progress, even if you don't see it. So with that, it's essential to acknowledge the acknowledgement, right? So a lot of times we will move right past a compliment and just discard it and throw the baby out with the bathwater because we don't see the results, or our six-pack is not as rock solid, or whatever the case might be. But I submit to you that people closest to you, and even strangers, people that you don't even realize, they're watching you. They're watching you on your journey. They're watching what you say, watching what you do, and watching how you move. They're watching how you move in regards to your lifestyle and what you say you're going to do and what you're about. And that's important. Whether you realize it or not, whether you're looking for it or not. But it's important to know that other people feel the impact that we're having, even if it's indirect, on them, and how their mood, their bravado, how they go about life, being a catalyst for change, if you will. Shameless plug. And that's essentially what it's about. So that's something I learned in therapy that gave me some motivation going forward. Really helped my confidence. Because sometimes, You don't always see the results. And so it's easy to get down on yourself. It's easy to get stuck right back in the rut you started prior to going to therapy. And you go to therapy long enough with the same people and, it's the same conversations. Sometimes it's hard to really walk away with something with some substance, food for thought, things that you can take with you if you're not already doing the work. So as you go forward today in your hump day travels, in your hump day dealings, acknowledge the acknowledgement. Acknowledge that people see your progress. There is progress, more importantly, and that the be-all, end-all is not to be content, but is to have rigorous and ruthless pursuit of that progression. So that's what I have for you today. Hopefully you took something out of this video. A couple things I just want you to continue to remember going forward is that we all have the power to change our situations when we have faith as the catalyst. As always, keep swimming, keep building.